Welcome back to CHOWTIME Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video from Taylor the Fiend.
Off work, I am about to treat myself and get my nails done.
Oh, go to the dentist. For the love of God, save the...
That's one thing I'm always confused about. I know a lot of women with nails, hair, and stuff like that, but dang, their teeth are janky. And not just like janky, I mean, it's just they have a lot of plaque, a lot of nastiness in their teeth.
Nail money and go to the dentist.
Please.
Girls would be like, yeah, my last man paid my rent, my car note, and car insurance. Why the are you with me? Go be with him.
Why'd you leave him?
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video
What's up,
for you
Taylor?
here today from Alpha Central titled Modern Women Are Facing a Loneliness Epidemic as Men Have Stepped Away from Dating. I mean, maybe they should have thought about that before saying that all men were trash for the last couple of decades, but hey, what do I know?
Maybe.
Now, today's video was suggested to me by Hadan the Mummy. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comments, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own comments, and let's jump right into the video.
Guess where my jersey's from?
Lyman.
Givenchy. He called me a lineman. Can you please make him leave?
Oh, no.
Can you make him leave?
No.
I want him to go. Where's the security? Tom! I want Derek to leave.
I mean, you're kind of wearing a football jersey.
He called me a lineman, bro.
Oh, you said the jersey.
He called me a lineman, my I said, guess where my jersey from? He gonna say, you a lineman. I heard him, bro. He called me a
The jersey is from a lineman, no?
lineman, bro. He said I borrowed my jersey from a lineman.
For a woman, being overweight is only beautiful if you don't mention her size. The second somebody makes a slight comment towards her weight, then she demands justice as she throws a temper tantrum.
Why would I be able to fit a lineman's jersey this tight? He's saying my back big. I don't need that.
No.
He's the one built like an ice cream cone.
No,
He's
listen,
big at the top and
no.
small at the bottom. Biggie Smalls.
No.
Get his back off of here.
It's the number. Number 95 is a lineman type of number. The skinnier players get the smaller numbers. No cap.
Nobody's gonna do nothing about this. Black women ain't protected. Not even on their own.
Naturally, fat is only beautiful for women.
Turned it into some race thing about black women. I think big women are just big women. And yeah, the number means alignment number, according to him.
But to
I
men,
don't
she's allowed to hurl whatever insults she pleases because treating other people like crap is something that is strictly for women.
Can't get over a guy. Just imagine him enjoying a bowl of cereal. What a good breakfast. Crunchy but sweet.
Reverse it. If you guys can't get over a girl, just imagine her making a video like this. All feelings will be lost.
True.
Though it is true the breakfast cereal isn't healthy for you at all, it's still insane how women like this try to shame men for eating it, as if she's the bigger person for making fun of a man over what he chooses to eat for breakfast.
I mean, Americans are kind of brainwashed into cereal and as it's a breakfast thing. I think a lot of people grew up with that. I did. Like, I didn't eat a lot of cereal, but I grew up with it. Elementary school had cereal and milk for us for breakfast and things like that. So I think most people are gonna kind of still live with that as they grew up, even though they kind of know it's bad for you.
Women now are starting to expect the man on a first date to pay for their hair and makeup. Our producer was telling us he was going to go on a first date and he got a text that said, hey, it's going to cost me $200 to get my hair and makeup done to look good for you. Here's my Venmo handle. Like,
Wow.
I feel like that's an American thing, right?
Totally.
Right?
I feel
Oh,
like.
that is maybe more than an American thing.
Has
That's
that ever
like
happened to you?
Oh, hell no.
No.
That would be a, like, no thank you. Enjoy your night at home.
Enjoy your hair and makeup.
With another man at home, at
it's
another
funny.
man's expense.
If a woman gets her hair and makeup done before a first date, she's not doing it to please the man. She's doing it to get the attention from every single person around her, except for the man. He is
On your expense.
merely the financier.
I don't really get why kissing in public and all that, it matters so much to some people. Some people actually don't like that. So leave people alone.
It's in between hockey periods, so he's on his phone. She could have easily gotten his attention for the kiss cam, but she chose to be petty rather than to try and have a fun moment with her date. That's uncalled for.
Let's go. Holy f***ing eyebrows.
What is this? Is she an anime character?
We should go personality quiz. Okay, well, I want to.
Holy. Yo, girl, hey. Wait, girl, where the your eyebrows go, girl?
I shaved them off in a manic episode.
Yeah, why don't you...
Yeah. I also shaved all my hair off. It's growing back now.
Oh, holy...
Yeah.
Shaved it off in a manic episode. I don't get these manic episodes. So you harm yourself and make yourself look uglier. Why?
She's acting like shaving off her eyebrows during an emotional meltdown is no big deal. She says it so casually, and she doesn't realize that she's in serious need of some professional help.
I did it in a manic episode.
Yo.
At least the friend can laugh. The friend can laugh. It's good for her.
Good morning.
Her friend is laughing her head off because the whole thing is just stupid, and she's just sitting there stewing in her anger. That room has become a ticking time bomb that's going to end with more shaved eyebrows.
What's the best advice anyone's ever given you?
Best advice, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
No Diddy.
It was like dudes like 20 years my age. They were like, don't get married and save your money, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you save your bread and you don't get married, you get to keep most of your money, and you can get married to any chick from 20 to whatever age you want. That's the best advice I've ever given.
Wait, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 23. I'm single and I'm just chilling out this month.
There's no real point in getting married anymore. Men put everything on the line just to have it stolen from them in a divorce that was encouraged by bitter women on social media. Best to just avoid it entirely.
That's a sad thing too, right? You can have a good woman, and then that good woman hangs out with some feminist, lonely bumbleclutz, and she turns into exactly like them and ruins the marriage.
Told me I look ridiculous with all this on. You guys look ridiculous with the wigs on, with the weaves on.
That's what you think. And can I pray for you?
Go ahead.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I ask that you touch this man. He is badly hurt by some black woman in his life. Lord, I ask that you heal him. I ask that you let him see that judgment to put on others is nowhere to be found. It doesn't need to be needed.
You just judged him for looking ugly and goofy. He just did the same to you.
So I pray for you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
She's judging a man and then praying so that he learns that judging others is a bad thing. The hypocrisy is on full display, and the irony is completely lost on her.
You see the percentage of men who would be available in a pool who were over 6 foot in your age bracket who made the amount of money that you wanted, and I guarantee you it'll be a decimal point. It won't even be 1%.
My longest relationship, the 3 years, he was a millionaire and he was over 6 foot.
Hold on. Your 3-year relationship that you had in high school was with a millionaire.
Correct.
You're full of... You were not dating a millionaire. How old was he?
He was a little bit older than I was.
How much is a little bit?
Like 2 or 3 years. It was family money, but he was in it, so.
That guy wasn't a millionaire. His parents were, but if she goes that route, then it just proves that she has no idea what she's talking about.
I mean, technically my family's a millionaire. My aunt, like, she's the millionaire. Everybody else in the family, not quite so much.
And her whole life revolves around being right.
So there's 2 problems here, right? You ain't married to him. It doesn't actually matter. Millionaires and people have hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars will definitely have with women. They'll have with plenty of women.
We live
I've sex
together.
with many women who will have with them, in fact, many of them. But the point is whether or not you actually catch the ring, right? The commitment is the key. Do you keep the commitment?
Right. So I broke up with him and we almost got engaged at a certain point. So that's...
Why you always lying? Stop fucking lying.
It's kind of bold.
No one said anything about an age range, so for you to specifically say, it's not realistic to date anybody in our age range with that amount of money, whoever said there was no age range there.
Modern women love to do this. They'll be asked a certain question, and then they'll come up with a nonsense argument to say that the question was unfair. They have no point, they just don't want their delusions shattered.
You handle all 3 of us at once?
Maybe not. I'm kind of new to this, but
New to what?
I never done it. I'm being real.
You want to find out?
I don't know.
You're saying no to us?
I'm not saying no, but I'm saying maybe.
We need a yeah. Should he have a...
He could, I wouldn't.
Damn, why?
See the only shirt you like average at best.
Mm-hmm.
So, before you come at me sideways, make sure you're better looking and make sure you make more money than me.
Well, I'd like to see what you look like underneath all that makeup. Let's do the wet wipe challenge.
Let's do it. At the end of the day, you're out in Wynwood and we're making money. And you're out just getting plastered.
I mean, I'm pretty sober. I don't know about you.
These women are ganging up on a dude who's clearly uncomfortable, and they're trying to humiliate him online for clicks, but all she succeeded in doing is just proving why men want nothing to do with her in the first place.
I mean, men kind of see women doing this nowadays, just coming in for interviews and stuff. It's mostly OnlyFans. That's literally what it is. At least when men do interviews, they ask different questions or do other things, but women just seem to be the same thing over and over. OnlyFans stuff.
Hey,
What's happening?
you know what they say about two people under an umbrella?
Oh my goodness. What is this? Am I supposed to take it?
No, I was trying to keep you dry.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I, for one, am soaking wet.
You make
What?
that's what make.
No, just from the snow. That's why I bought one of these. Okay, so
I think you're giving me the most awkward experience of my entire life.
She's making it awkward because she's the one using him for
sexual harassment much?
social media fodder. There is no way she would ever talk to a man in the world like that unless there was a camera on her. Men are wise to this kind of behavior.
Oh, well, I mean,
We understand women don't approach men. They're too scared. But when they do, it's OnlyFans.
at least I took money in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for the service.
Yeah, of course. I was thinking I could get your
Now you're just stalking the man.
number, but
I can't tell if you're being serious.
I can't tell if you are. You seem scared of me, but it's kind of turning me on.
I think not on this day.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
If a woman
They can't even have a normal interaction with people when doing these things. They always have to make it so cringe.
ever talks to a dude like that within seconds of meeting him, she's either plotting something or her body count is just incredibly high. Either way, it's a red flag.
Women do not have to be nice to you. Women can be rude to you. They don't owe you anything.
And we can be rude to you. We don't owe you anything.
They don't owe you their kindness. They don't owe you their friendship. They don't owe you an explanation. They don't owe you anything.
Well, there you have it, gentlemen. Straight from the horse's mouth. And since women don't owe us anything, in the interest of equality, we and they need to understand that, guess what? We don't owe them anything either.
Damn right.
We don't need to be nice to them.
It's funny how modern women accuse men of being entitled to everything while also demanding that men provide them with everything. Nobody owes anybody anything, and that includes respect.
We can be rude to them. We don't owe them any kindness at all. We don't owe them our friendship. We don't owe them an ounce of explanation. We don't owe them any of the things that she listed, and oh, by the way, a few others, like our protection, our provision, or our caring and concern about their issues.
It's insane how modern
just stop listening to them.
Women demand that men treat them like goddesses while treating the men like untouchable peasants. They don't understand that men don't appreciate being disrespected like that.
Like, why would I treat a human like a god?
Remember, ladies, she's speaking for you, all of you. She's laying down the rules. Rules which we men are now going to apply to you every bit as much as you're applying them to us. Don't like it? Don't think it's fair? Too bad, so sad. Cry me a frickin' river. Y'all want to be treated the same as men. Now you're going to get it. It's called equality.
Women like this never wanted equality. They wanted preferential treatment, preference in the workplace, preference in society, and so on. And even when they got all of that, it still wasn't enough. Men had enough and are treating them the same way.
I mean, Adam and Eve, just not enough.
That they treated men.
Would you date a girl who had a lot of guy friends?
Yeah.
Would you date a girl who had been with, say, 10 plus guys before you?
Probably not. If I knew about it beforehand, definitely not. No.
Is there like a number that would be a cutoff for you?
I don't know. I feel like there's a range. 5.
Like 5.
I would say it's a definitive number.
High body counts are not attractive, most especially to men, and they show that the woman isn't going to be willing to put the time or the effort into making the relationship work. She will be too busy comparing him to the men of her past.
It just literally repulses us, and women don't understand that at all. It repulses us to our core.
Not to be one of the dumbest trends that women are doing in 2025. You're sitting up here talking about how old you are and you have no kids. 19 with no kids, 21 with no kids, 39 with no kids, 54 with no kids. Why don't y'all tell the truth about how many bodies you have at that age? Why don't you talk about how many women you've been with at that age? Why don't you talk about how much contraception you've taken at that age? Why don't you talk about how many babies you've gotten rid of at that age?
All of the things that he listed are things modern women say don't matter. They brag about living alone, no man, no family, and they act like sleeping around and owning a cat are way more satisfying ways to live their lives.
Cats are nice, but it's not a person.
Why don't you talk about how you're not on substances and how you're not on liquor and how you're not lonely? Why don't you talk about how much of a blessing you've been to society? Are you charitable? Are you well respected? Or are you just turned up on liquor and substances all the time? Come on, talk to me. I don't want to hear nothing from you women that say, Guru, we not all like that. Where are y'all trends at? Where's the trends of the women who are talking about how honorable they are? How
Correct. I mean, if women really want to push back, good women have to start making content of them being good women.
Great mothers they are, what they've done for their families. Where are those women at?
Even if a trend of women who openly talk about their honorable lives were to come out, it's going to get buried by modern women who will just fly off the handle over the spotlight not being on them and the terrible mistakes that they made.
Florida woman who was arrested while trying to get back at her ex-boyfriend. Newly released body cam footage shows deputies responding to a call about a woman vandalizing a car with yellow spray paint.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, right?
What's wrong with that? Okay, so let's just start spray painting all of our ex's cars, guys. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but listen to this. Here's what's wrong with that. They found the 18-year-old and her 16-year-old friend at the scene. Police say the woman admitted that she was upset at her ex, so she decided to paint and throw eggs at the car. This was the end result. Let's show that picture. There's only one problem.
Is his name Jason?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
There's only one problem. It's not the right car.
How do you... Were you really his girlfriend? Like, how do you even not know his car?
It's so dumb how women like this think that it's perfectly reasonable to destroy a man's car over stupid reasons. It's literally a crime for a reason, and they don't get a pass just because she's a woman.
Guys, like, once you get your car goes up to a certain level, that vandalism turns into massive property destruction.
It belongs to a neighbor. So the sheriff's office posted the photo on their official X account, writing, oops, wrong car. One of the deputies at the scene had this advice.
You really need to try harder to try to be sneaky because you are god awful. And you guys spray painted the wrong damn car.
It doesn't matter if it was the wrong car. What matters is how modern women have been encouraged to destroy a man's property in the first place.
I know a lot of Asian women who say, I will never date an Asian guy. And that always pisses me off.
I don't.
It doesn't make me mad. Like them saying they'll never want to... Okay, preferences. Just don't dog Asian men just because you don't want to date us, though.
Okay, towards Asian.
Just like black women. You don't want to date a black man? It's okay. But you don't need to call him sassy and all this junk.
Dude, Asian guys remind me of my brother.
I forget that I'm Asian.
The funny thing is, for me, if somebody's like, yo, I wouldn't date that person, great. Now that's another racist that I don't have to worry about trying to hit on.
Right.
You know, you make it clear that you're racist, great. That helps me because that's something that I don't want in a partner.
It's actually kind of interesting how there are a number of modern women out there who are openly just racist towards men, and it's considered a personal preference that needs to be respected, if not celebrated.
But
I guess it is some kind of racism when they're just like, I just don't like, I date my own race or date Asian guys. It's like, what? Like, Asian guys have such a huge swath from my darkness over here to Sri Lankans to Japanese to Koreans to Chinese to Indonesians. We have a array of looks of Asian men and Indian men, right? Like from India. So what the hell are you saying in exactly. It's such a huge swath.
But things have changed. Things are different now, bro. We're looked at as more as symbols now. You see like a lot of K-pop stars, and then you have the Simulius. But I saw an interesting video that went viral of this girl who went to Korea. Yeah.
That's normal Asian guys.
Looking for a husband or a boyfriend and realizing that the people on the street there didn't look like
K-pop boys.
the K-pop boys. And then she was very upset. People were trying to say she was racist for it. She's like, no, I love Asian men. I'm not racist.
It's really funny because I think like 10 years ago, you talk about like, oh, Asian men aren't desirable. You say that now?
I mean, we are on the bottom of the totem pole with black women, so...
And I think Gen Z kids don't relate.
That's the mistake that these women make. They assume Asian men are supposed to look like K-pop stars, European men are supposed to be well-built and sophisticated, and that's why they travel to these absurd locations to try and find husbands.
Hey, we're still the highest demographic of earners in the United States. That's kind of all we
Batty,
got.
bro, are you live? Batty's live doing her stream. On God, if you're doing this, I'll stream. You need help.
You don't want me back?
On to the next guy. Good luck. I was busy flirting with other girls.
My man.
So you're the
Hydra is I
Look
would
at
have
just Jeannie's stream.
Okay. Okay.
No,
It
she's
was going
just
from Maddie. I
jealous.
trust it. I'm
'cause
thinking the
I
same thing.
rejected Maddie.
Giving these spicy streamers any form of attention is just a waste of time. Not only do they not respect the people who give them attention, they can't stand it when people call them out for their behavior.
Excuse me, I just doing a documentary right now. I just want to know, what's your experience like in Atlanta, like being ugly?
What you call it ugly? Your beard is uneven. You need a haircut. Your earrings look dirty and they look fake. You probably smell like urine bags. You probably got dirty nails. You're talking about what did you call it ugly?
So when you be like walking around ugly and stuff, like
When you be walking around ugly, do they say something to you about your chip suit? Do they say you need a haircut? Do they say do you need a trim on your beard? You got a unibrow. Your nose big. Stop talking to me. And your chain look ugly and fake. Oh, but you can barely see it, my dad.
all right, that'll be the end of this documentary today.
She's awfully quick to try and point out all of his flaws after he made a crude comment. It seems like she's practiced ripping men apart for a long time, and if that's her best skill, it is no wonder why people find her unattractive.
I mean, kind of on his fault right there. Just straight up call women ugly and not expect them to shoot back at you, bro.
So I keep hearing about the men's loneliness epidemic as if it's a woman's problem, and we have to do something about it. But why don't we put the responsibility on men? They've created this problem, therefore they should fix it for themselves.
Oh, so women had problems and then they created but men still fixed it for them, did we not?
Created this world where all men had to offer was money and property. But now that's changed. And
see, this is what men have just been reduced down to, is property and money. We have no emotions. We don't support them in any way. We don't freaking, give them love, affection. Nope, just property and money.
And women have their own money, and we can buy our own property, and we can open our own bank accounts.
Women have been able to open their own bank accounts for decades, but if you ask women like this, they'll tell you that it's something that happened only a few days ago. Men are not threatened by bank accounts. It's something every adult has.
And we're just not as dependent on men anymore. Therefore, there's no reason for us to feel obligated to marry a man or be with a man. Now, we actually want substance. We want sustenance. We want somebody to show up for us emotionally. We want somebody to be intelligent. We want all of these other things. And men are like, whoa, too much to ask, because they've never had to offer that before. Like, I'm sorry, you have to have a personality now, Brad. And these men are complaining our standards are too high, as if they didn't force us into marrying them.
What?
In order to have a life.
I love how these women always bring up, being married in the past and how terrible it was. But these
Slavery.
women act like all of these things that happened years ago potentially affect them now, but they can't list one example to how they are personally oppressed in this current moment, because they can't.
Yeah, it's funny. Again, women are the one that are in swathes making these videos on TikTok about men's loneliness epidemic and all these things. We make videos about other things, right? We're not the ones that are complaining about a lot of these things or explaining that men have to fix these things. We just are stating facts. But women are seen the one to be upset making videos about us stating facts that they're upset because facts are facts. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.